Hello, this is the lecture for Unit 2, Researching General Information. Any given piece of information exists on a continuum between things that everybody knows and things that only a few people know. Everyone knows that the Earth has a moon. That's common knowledge. Not everybody can explain why the moon has phases, but everyone knows that it has something to do with how the sunlight hits it, and anyone who really wanted to figure it out could easily access a more detailed account. The explanation for the phases of the moon is not as common a piece of knowledge as the simple fact of the moon's existence, but it's not entirely esoteric. There is also an interesting geophysical history of how the heat from the sunlight on the near side of the moon may have caused volcanic eruptions during the moon's Imbrian period, resulting in the lunar maria, or dark basaltic plains, that we see today. This is an example of something that very few people know, but again, it is something I just read on Wikipedia, so it's still something that a lot of people know, albeit these people are all in the unique subset of people who know a lot, for whatever reason, about the geology of the moon. If we wanted to go further, however, if we wanted to learn more about the specific scientific studies that uncovered this history, and more about the continuing debate about the history of lunar volcanism, it would be necessary to leave Wikipedia behind, trading it for the kind of reading material that is read and written primarily by experts in the field of lunar geology. And now we are in the realm of things that only a very few people know. These people are the professionals. It is interesting these days how far you can go with the kind of general knowledge that is accessible on the internet. For all of the problems that the internet has been associated with, it has done a great service to mankind by drastically closing the gap between common knowledge and esoteric arcana. Even professional journals of lunar geology can often be accessed on the internet, so it is theoretically possible for a web-savvy autodidact to know more about a research topic than a professional researcher. For this reason, any research process is justified in starting off with a search on an internet search engine. Even if you feel that you already have a lot of common background knowledge about your research topic, you may be surprised how much more you can learn by simply surfing around the web with your search terms. In any event, it is necessary to have a relatively sophisticated understanding of the major terminology, concepts, and debates involved with a research topic before you dig into the professional literature. Developing a pool of general knowledge helps to orient researchers within the discourse of a particular field of study, helping them to learn the language of the subdiscipline they are investigating. When you're using search engines to find general information, there are several different kinds of web-based sources that you should consider consulting. As we have already seen, Wikipedia is a helpful starting point for quickly encompassing the major aspects of a research topic. Some Wikipedia pages are more useful than others, but the hypertextualized structure of Wikipedia can often be a useful tool for examining the various side issues that butt off into closely related search areas. Following these hyperlinks from one Wikipedia page to another can be a useful way of charting out the context of a particular topic. Following up the footnotes in Wikipedia to track down the sources of key pieces of information can also provide a helpful portal to useful web content. As you have probably heard before, websites with .org and .gov at the end of their names tend to be the most reliable sources of information on the internet, so prioritize these sites in your research. At the same time, any website can be useful if it provides interesting perspectives and commentary. If you are researching a controversial topic, it is important to examine the perspectives on both sides of the debate, and in this case, more opinion-based websites can be an excellent source of material either to reinforce your own opinion or to use as a foil to disagree with. Opinions are information too. Who has them, how they are supported, how they are contested, and what merit they have. For many research topics, the climate of opinion is an important part of what it is important to know about the topic. Finding current or past news articles about your topic can provide specific evidence of why your topic is relevant to discuss and how the repercussions of your topic play out in current events. News articles come in an array of flavors, from objective reportage to more subjective analysis, and both kinds of articles are helpful research sources. Objective news stories provide factual information about things that happen, while editorials, magazine articles, interviews, and opinion-based journalism help to make connections between these particular events and wider social questions. Articles from the popular press that touch on your topic can help to keep your research grounded in social reality. In the same way that opinion-based journalism can help a researcher explore the social context of a research topic, Perusing social media pages and comment threads can also be a helpful component of a general information research process. Aficionados, both amateur and professional, of any given topic tend to flock to social media sites to share their latest insights and questions, and many social media platforms allow anyone else to either listen into their conversation or to actively jump into the conversation with new perspectives. It is, of course, important to recognize that social media posts should always be taken with a grain of salt in terms of their factual accuracy, but social media can be a stimulating source of ideas and points of view. It is also useful to think about looking through images related to your topic and to see if there might be any documentaries available on YouTube that relate to what you are investigating. Particularly if your topic has a visual or auditory element to it, these kinds of multimedia sources can help you to develop a clearer understanding of how the phenomenon you are researching looks and sounds. Go to Amazon and look around for books about your topic. If you find a book that looks like it relates to your topic, see if you can get a used copy and order it. You probably won't be able to get it and read it in time to use it for the week 2 assignment, but you will be working with this topic for the next 15 weeks, if not for the rest of your life, so the book should come in handy at some point. Reading books about a topic is really the best way to gain a deep expertise in a topic, a phenomenon that has to do with the limitations of digital information and the old-fashioned advantages of the printed word. Buy a book about your topic and read it. As you consult all of these different sources, keep a notebook or a Word document open in front of you so that you can record key pieces of information, copy and paste key quotes, copy links to important websites, and take notes on your own thoughts and questions. Keeping this kind of record may be the key thing that separates doing research from screwing around. These notes will become the raw material that you will use to write your report on general information. Hopefully, as you surf around on the internet in search of new information and perspectives on your research topic, you will realize that this kind of research is extremely fun. If you are not having fun, you are probably doing something wrong. I look forward to seeing what you are able to learn about your topics.